Okay. Let's do it now, chat. Let's make a tier list together. Here we go, chat. There we go. That's all the heroes we have now, chat. That's like a shit ton of heroes. Not gonna lie. So how do we do that now? We can just start from the bottom and then just yeah, rate like every single hero here, right? No more chat? No, like we want to interact with chat. Like like we can discuss about stuff, like if you disagree, but I just want to rate like every single hero now where I think it, and I want to explain why I think the hero is in a specific tier. So, the first thing to put is Saurfang. I would put Saurfang in E. And the reason why this guy is the E for me and not like fully trash, like he still has the chance, like I would only pick that hero if we have Divine Shields around, right? So that means this hero has like some tempo synergy with like Max and Divine Shield, so you don't get top 8. It's still a pretty shitty hero because you don't really do something crazy. Max also sucks, Respot is bad. So yeah, like he is a shitty hero, but it's not like complete trash because you can still at least tempo your way with some Max. And sometimes you hero like an Omega Buster composition. So I think it's fine. Saurfang is slightly underrated in my opinion. It was buffed at a bit. You can save your hero power. Underrated? Like he got buffed a bit. Like it stacks now is a hero power over 2 turns. That's true. But I still think it's not that powerful compared to like other stuff. So next hero, Daryl. Where do I rate Daryl? Like also a turtle hero. Like obviously not strong. The question is like where do I rate him? I guess I rate him in D. Like I think he's a tiny bit better than Saurfang because you have a better chance to not get complete dumpster. You dance on Divine Shields. You probably play him like the old Daryl, which is just obviously really fair. He used to be a really good hero in the beginning of the game, but not now. Like now he's way too mediocre. But he's not like complete useless. You can still dance your way if you play like the normal Daryl. You just level on turn, like you just play the normal curve, and then you start dancing in tier 3. Try to dance on Bronze Warden, Deflecto, Trickster, Crackling Cyclone, yeah, and then go for Macaw Trickster build or go for Divine Ship build and just play just play normal Daryl. In low MMR, you probably gain MMR with that strategy. In high MMR, you don't really gain that much. Like, I guess you can still play him in tournaments. Like, he used to be a tournament hero. Now we have Illidan. Illidan has great synergy with the hero power attacks, like lets you attack first. Has insane synergy with Macaw. If you go for Illidan, you want to play Beast or you want to play Max because of Macaw. Or Cleaves. Cleave is also great, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Illidan in general. Like, obviously, I'm also like a bit influenced by my playstyle and what I like, and so I would not rate him that high. I would probably go for... I probably would pick him at D as well. Like, you have hero potential. Yeah. You have more hero potential, but you also have more top 8 potential. But I don't think he is that amazing. Now we have the first hero where you can actually go for like a higher rating because it's Sir Finley. Sir Finley allows you to reroll your hero power or your hero. It's always interesting where you put that. Like I see like I saw like some tier lists where like people put him in tier A or like the second best tier. But you can lower also the hero. So I think it's a bit too far. It's probably like a B, right? Like you have all these heroes and you get like a new shot, right? I don't think it's a A because like we have so many trash heroes. You might get like the trash heroes again. So I think B is kinda fair. Now we are having like a really, really good hero. That's like a Warden. The question is, do we put him in A or do we put him in S? Warden is definitely a really strong hero. I think Warden belongs in S. Like he's a really, really strong hero. A little bit inconsistent, but probably low ST, yeah. Like getting the triples like kinda consistent, like not consistent, but you're having a really good chance to get triples. And if you have like a great tempo composition, you can triple even like a 5-drop or 6-drop later. You can make a golden Nomi and you can do like really powerful stuff. So next one, my old love Maiev. I would still value Maiev pretty high, so I go for A. I think. Maiev A tier hero should be fine. B, you wanna go for B, Maiev? I still like the triple chance with Maiev. Like, I really value like staying tier 1 and then tripling into my 6 drops. Kinda consistent. I like that a lot. Like, we're having again a meta where you like to triple into 6 drops. If you don't get triples, it's garbage though. If you don't get triples, it's not that strong. But it's like, you're having a good chance to triple. Like, you play the Rafam curve. Like, Maiev is basically Rafam's sister. Like, I do think Maiev is still a good hero. And if you don't get that, then you turtle your way, and the hero power is not that strong. But I mean, you still get early on units for 1 gold. So I think I'm fine with Maiev being an A hero. Now we have Faelin. You get your 6 drop, but sometimes you get out-tempoed, so I don't value him that high. I think that's he belongs in C. You have like, the good thing is you know what you get in the 6, like, but sometimes you just die if you power level. So it really depends on your matchmaking with Faelin. If you have a great matchmaking and people level with you and you don't take too much damage, then you can win lobbies with Faelin pretty well. But if you don't hit, if you hit like tempo endies, you can't level aggressive because you just die, and the 6 drop doesn't stabilize you. It's really bad. If you get Patient Scout, Mr. minus auto win, yeah, but then you have to high roll like that. Now Galewing. Galewing is definitely a strong hero. I think Galewing, I would put Galewing also in A. Really strong hero in this meta. Like, getting a lot of tempo in mid-game. You mob the floor in mid-game with other heroes, and then you can level aggressive afterwards. Definitely rate him a hero. So now, Kitty. Kitty is the first hero, which is complete trash. I don't think I have to talk too much about the cat. The cat just dies. You have no hero power. I don't like it at all. Max is also weaker, so turtle away with Max. I don't like it. Kitty is S tier? Nah. Cat, Sag? Yeah, I'm sorry. I like cat. I have a cat myself. I have Luna, but this Kitty is trash. I'm sorry. In my opinion. Yeah, you can argue maybe put him to F because you can high roll sometimes. I'm sorry, chat. Like, I would put... Okay, you guys convinced me. Because you love the cat, I put him in E. Sometimes you high roll the kitty, right? This hero is trash, for sure. Like, Quillboss, I love Quillboss in general, but Quillboss suck. And your hero power just gives you some gems. It's really, really bad. I don't like it at all. If cat is E, Quillboss at least D. I don't like that. I think both are kinda trash. I have a heart for cats, that's why I put it in E. Now, this guy. This guy is not that bad, to be honest. You can make a demon composition work. I think I put him in C as well. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he has synergy with demons. You can make like gigantic tricksters, and you get a lot of tempo with that hero. Secret guy is a top 4 hero. Great tournament hero, because you get really consistent top 4s in tournaments. Like, I remember when I played Lobby Legends, I picked that hero because I needed like I needed a few points to close to get the 20 points. And then I picked the secret guy to just turtle my way into top 4 to get like the last points I needed to win. So he's a great tournament hero, because in tournaments you want to get consistent results. The secret dude is a decent... In tournaments I would value in really high. On ladder I would probably also put him in C. Silas is amazing. I love Silas right now. I really do. The only question is, do I put him in S or do I put him in A? I think I want to put Silas in S. I think Silas is great. Yeah, I want to put Silas also in S. Like, Silas is a great hero in this meta, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think I like him in S. Great hero. So, next one is Lady Vashai. You have a great synergy with the Greta. With Greta, you can make like everything golden. Like, you can make your Nagas golden and they stay golden with Greta. Or you make a golden Horgar and he stays golden. Because it's a spellcraft. It's a great hero potential. But it's not consistent. So he's a better George. That's also true, yeah. I would put her in B. Because like you can go for some poison Murlocs and divine shield them. You can snowball Nagas early because the spell stays. You can you can abuse like the Greta and make like high roll like really crazy. C, you wanna go for C? Yeah, we can also argue about C, but I think B is fine. C is also alright, but Now we have Ini. Ini is a mech hero. Mechs are really bad. Greasebot sucks. Omega Buster comms are pretty weak compared to like other comms. Like mechs are not in a good spot. So I don't think this hero is that good. Again, she's not completely trash because it's still some tempo. I think I'm not sure if I would put her here or here. Like the argument to go for D is you have economy. But in the same page you get mech economy. I do value like Ini a bit more than Saurfang, I think. I probably go for like a D. Like it's economy. I don't think it's a F because you still get economy. Now we have this. I don't know this name actually. I also never see that guy play. Like this guy is basically the worst version of this. That is pretty simple. That's trash. Yeah, I don't think we even have to talk about him. Like he's doing the opposite of him. Like if after Avenge you get attack. Attack is like always Drek'Thar, yeah. Like just trash. I don't. Yeah, it's whatever. Aranna. Aranna used to be decent in the body meta. Aranna was actually pretty nice in the body meta. You could you get like really consistent with the elemental party boy strategy and the Murloc strategy, MMR. Now you have like the Felpad high roll. Felpad is insane with Aranna. I think C is fine, yeah. Like, because of Felpad, and you probably only pick Aranna in a Felpad lobby. The Murloc Scout is nice because you get extra economy. So, yeah, economy is always good. So, the Murloc dude is really, really good. Holmes, so I would pick him in A. I don't think it's the S tier though. Like, getting consistent, like, you get 1 coin. In general, you can guess correct, and then you get, like, money which fixes your curve. That's nice. The next 2 heroes, I don't think we have to talk too much. This is trash, and I think Azshara is also really trash. Both heroes are, yeah, not strong at all. Ragnaros is one of the worst heroes in the game. You most of the time die without your hero power, I think. Azshara, Nagas are not in the best spot right now, and it's not that easy to finish your hero power early. And you're kind of forced to play. I mean, you're not completely forced to play Nagas. You can still use your hero power for 1 gold and get like some glow scales for Divine Shield, but it's not that strong. Now we have a hero where like probably chat wants to go for S tier because you love patches. You have more pirates now. Like you have there's the tier 1 pirate, which is actually nice tempo as well. You have the Money Boy, which is also not that bad as a card if you go for Skelly. Like you actually have arguments to value to value patches higher. I still don't like him that much. B tier. You wanna go patches B tier, like a patches lover? It's a really fun hero. Like I would B or C. I think like the fair 7 tier is probably a C. Like you still rely on Bob that you roll the pirates. If you don't roll any pirates, you have a hard problem. Nostormo chat. Yeah, like it's good to get triplets because you get like a free roll early on. Like you can spot like a token more consistent than other heroes, but it's not that insane. Yeah, it's like probably like a C hero. Hooktas used to be one of the best heroes in the game, chat. Now the problem what I have with Hooktas in the beginning, I thought Hooktas is gonna be an amazing hero. But I figured out that Hooktas is not that strong. The problem with Hooktas is that it's hard to get the economy together where you have like a lot of economy. Like a lot of the times I find myself getting a Hooktas with like a few economy units, but not consistent. Back in the days, without having so many different tribes, you get like a consistent economy lobby. And then Hooktas was the nuts. But that's not the case anymore. As trash tier, I can definitely see that. Because it's not consistent. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, again, like I thought that Hooktas is good, but you don't get that much economy anymore. And if you don't have economy, it's really, really shitty. Like, you're sitting there with a hero power which doesn't really do much, because you can't triple consistent. Like, back in the days, you want to stay tier 1, you get your economy units, you get your economy pairs, and then triple your economy units. But you can't do that anymore. Like, you can argue Hooktas is amazing because you only pick him in a situation when it's like really good. And then Hooktas is still the nuts if you have like only economy units. Right? But that's like not consistent anymore that you get the economy lobbies together. Like you probably get like one Hooktas game in like, I don't know how many times you get this hero offered until you can pick him because it's a great hero. But Hooktas like Maiev though? Nah, that's like different than Maiev. Maiev is like Rafam. So yeah, I don't think I put him like, I don't think I could put Hooktas complete trash. I would pick Hooktas in D. Because like, I think that's fair because like you can argue this hero has like still the potential that you have like some economy units. And then the hero has the potential to be like really strong. And in other lobbies it's like complete trash, but then you don't pick him, right? So you can argue about that. Now Jandice. Jandice is also interesting. Jandice is better than Hooktas for sure. And you always pick Jandice if there's a beast and you hit the beast. And if you hit the beast, it's so nutty. That we have no Murlocs. So yeah, I think I value Jandice pretty high. Because, as I said, I pick her with beast in. And even if you don't have beast, then you still can work with... you can still work with like Battlemaster swapping. You can make Chromie bigger. You can swap Chromie. Like you have stuff to do. You can abuse Jandice hero power. The hero power is still really strong. I liked it a lot. Battlemaster, Chromie. There's like a lot of stuff to spot. The question is if it's the A or it's a B. I'm not sure about A or B, chat. Jandice is definitely not A. You don't like A. Jandice B. I guess B is fine. Let's go for B tier. The next one is pretty easy. Curator is trash. I mean, you can argue, you can put him for like, you have like some tempo, but Curator is really trash. I used to love that hero. George is also way worse now. Like, you have Toxifine is the tier 5 now. Leveling to tier 5 as a George is ambitious. You have no Gem Splitter anymore. Which makes him also worse. So, I don't value George high. You can still argue there's like some Poison Murloc. Sometimes you get a good game. But, yeah, it's not good. I don't think he's completely trash because you can still get like some Poison Murlocs going and then poison all your boys. And, yeah, it's also nice to have like some Divine Shield or consistent Divine Shield on your big boys, but yeah, it's definitely not as strong anymore. Maleficence is also trash. It's like slightly more tempo than this Ini hero, but you have no economy, so I would rate Ini also in E. I don't rate Ini complete trash because you can argue you still go for a mech composition with Deflecto, Menace, so it's still like some tempo, but it's still trash. Sire is interesting. Sire is a really interesting hero. It's hard to rate, to be honest. Because I think we all agree, fun-wise, he's probably S tier. It really depends on your quest. It's really hard to rate. Like, if you get a nutty quest, it's S. If you get a shitty quest, then, yeah. So, because it's not like consistent that you get a nutty quest, I would rate Sire in A. But I really like Sire. Like, you have the potential to get a nutty quest and you have a great game. You can hit Mask. Like, we had so many good Sire games. Like, and it's really fun. And if you get like a turtle quest, you can also get like, yeah, a turtle game if you get like one of the tempo quests. Sire is S tier for me personally, even with mid tier quests like Red Hand I got first. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, yeah, I think I'm fine with A. Alexstrasza is really shitty trash immediately. I don't have to even think about that too much. The reason why I value this trash is the Dragons Caligos is such a joke composition. It's like so bad, Caligos. Like it's insane. It's like how bad it is. Dragons are so shitty. And there's like one broken dragon and that's Chromie. And you don't want to discover a Chromie. So like if Chromie had like a different effect, then Alexstrasza would be good because Chromie is so strong right now. But you want to get a Chromie in your shop, not with your Alexstrasza hero power. Like, you know, so like there's no way to, like, it's just trash. Yshari is, like, they changed the hero power. It used to be like that you need to have like board space. Now you can just press the hero power. So he got like a slightly buff, but it's still not that strong. You can sometimes level aggressive. You can hero power on turn 3 and buy a unit. So you have 3 units, which is kind of nice. You can level on turn 4 and hero power if you get a token or if you get like a swabby. And then you can level aggressive. He has kind of like the same problem like other heroes that you need to fight the right opponents. You want to level aggressive with this hero power in order to get your hero power value. But if you face like only tempo enemies and you lose every single fight, it's getting really awkward. Like he is a really good hero if you face the right opponents who like to level with you. It's a really awkward hero if you face only tempo endies, because most of the time you don't have that much tempo on your board because you level aggressive in order to get value out of your hero power. So yeah, I don't think he's that strong because of that, but you can work with him. B, I think B is way too far. I think I want to give him a C. C is alright. Like, if, as I said, if you have a great matchmaking, you can level really aggressive with him and he can be amazing. But if you have a trash matchmaking, you face like only people who stay and fully tempo you just die. Tickatus is interesting. Tickatus is not very good, but has fun potential, that's true. Tickatus is a really fun hero because it's kind of like what's in the box. Like, these what's in the box heroes are always fun. I don't think he's that strong. It's between D and C where I would rate him. He does have more potential than these boys, so I would put him probably in C. Now we have this boy. That's like a tempo hero, like Kael'thas in a way. I'm not a big fan of these heroes. Maybe I value him not enough, but for me that hero is trash. Like, a lot of stuff has to go wrong that I picked that hero. Like, this is like, so it's boring, it's bad, it's like stats hero in general just suck anyway, so not strong at all. Now we come to Omu. Omu is an interesting hero. In the beginning I thought Omu is gonna be the nuts again, but he kinda has the same problem like Kurtrus, that it's not that easy to get like a consistent token lobby, right? Like, he's kinda like, has the same problem. Like, we have so many different tribes now that you don't hit like always the economy lobbies. And Kurtrus without economy is awkward. He's the nuts if you hit the economy boys and you get economy into level. Omu is B or C in my opinion, that's fair. If I see these C heroes, I kind of want to put Omu in B, but maybe it's just C, to be honest. Like, it's so awkward if you don't hit economy, and it's not that easy to hit economy, right? It's the same problem as Kurtrus. Like, Kurtrus is also amazing if you actually have all the economy hero units, but it's not that easy to get that. So I think I should pick him in C, actually. Like, it's like a bait, because you always dream about like all the economies, but with having so many tribes, it's not that easy to get the perfect economy lobby together. And that's awkward if you don't do that. So if I rate him too high, then you can argue, Benes, why do you put Kurtrus so bad, or value Kurtrus so bad? So, Barov. Barov is a hero where you stay tier 1, you get your economy, you get your pairs together, you get your triple, and you level aggressive. It's a great hero, it's a great hero design. You have insane synergy with Artisa. Artisa in general is not that strong. I guess you have the argument for Artisa that you have now Greta, and you want to level aggressive. So, Barov is a really good hero. S is maybe a tiny bit too high. We can argue about S, to be honest. He's a really good hero. Like, it's between A and S. I think I'm fine with S. Like, I really like Barov. I would play Barov, like, also, like, almost every single game. Kassoon. I don't like Kassoon at all. I think that hero is really bad. It's again a stat hero, which is really shitty. Stat heroes in general are trash. Question is, do I put him complete in trash? Or do we have, like, some mercy and put him in E? It's a really boring hero. It has some synergy with, like, Dragon Girl. You can argue, if you spot dragons, you can hit the girl and then you can get, like, the dragon composition. I guess I go for trash, it's fair. If you put Stupid Cat in E, then you can put him as well in E. Okay, you guys convinced me here. I hope you guys are happy. Now I put him in E. Malygos. What are we doing with Malygos, chat? Malygos is a hero where you want to get, like, economy and ideally kitties. And then you just stay tier 1, go warrior curve, try to get triples, and then, yeah, triple into 5 or 6, depends. D or E? I mean, you need an economy lobby. You can also, like, but the thing is, like, the hero power is not complete useless later. So I don't think it's like that. Like, it's not like Omu and Kurtrus that you always need the economy, like the entire economy. Because you can still hero power and get triples this way. I would probably rate him also C. I'm not the biggest Malygos fan. Now we have the Nom 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 guy. That guy has great synergy with Nagas. You can make big Nagas and then eat afterwards. That's something what you can do. But I feel like this hero is also too fair. Like, compared to what you did. Back in the days, he was stronger, but the power level is bigger now. It's still nice to transfer, like, some stats. When you learn to hero power your own units always. I mean, that's something what doesn't, like, almost everyone do anyways. You can buy battle cries and then hero power afterwards. Like, with Nagas, you have some synergy. Can also shake with Shaker and then eat afterwards. Yeah, it's like another C for me. Not a big fan. Okay, the next heroes are pretty easy. Sylvanas is trash in my opinion. I mean, you can argue the hero power gives you sometimes some tempo and you can level aggressive. Like, you can play that hero, but it's not good. I give him an E. You can sometimes turtle your way, but not good. Here, this hero has technically some synergy with Magmaloc. It has synergy with Chromie because you want to cycle with Chromie. You sell your entire board. It has tempo early, but it's still not good. It's probably another E. Not complete trash, but E. This guy, we have less milkers now. We have also no quest anymore. So, I don't like that at all. Mukla also, like, almost like all these stats, like the stat heroes are so trash. I don't value Mukla high. You can argue you can buff a Divine Shield consistent and get some tempo. So it's not like complete trash. Probably like also E. And this is also pretty shitty. Probably also E. Like better than these shitters, but really trash. Like all these heroes are just really shitty. Stomper Ghoul? Stomper Ghoul is, yeah. I mean, that's an argument. So you can abuse the Stomper and the Ghoul and then turtle your way into top 4. I'm not a big fan of this. I mean, you can argue. Let's put him in E. Flurgl. Flurgl is an interesting hero. I think I like Flurgl a lot. I like to cycle a lot. Murlocs have Magmaloc as well. It's just a buff. You have also Toxifin being back at tier 5. You have no Honcho, but you have the new Dragon Murloc. I like Flurgl. Probably not picking him in A. I mean, A is kind of hard. I still think these heroes are better, so I would put him in B. But I definitely like Flurgl. So now we have my favorite hero and the most broken hero. In my opinion, that hero is insane. That is a S, and he's the best hero in the game for me. Not even close. That hero is so insane. Like, this hero is, in general, like, really strong, and now in this meta you even have the synergy with, Chromie. You sell your entire board, make a big-ass dragon, get still the money back for next turn. You can work with Magmaloc, you can work with Porgar, you can work with Nomi, you can work with Bran. You can even work with Argem and then just cycle Quillboss, and you have with like the Prophet and you have more Quillboss. It's insane. That hero is just love. And this is a hero I definitely underrate. I'm not a big fan of that hero. Like, it has synergy with Tarek. Where do I rate this hero? It's a great tempo hero early on. I just don't like the hero at all. Like, I almost never played this hero. But I do underrate this hero. Probably also like a C. D or C. Yeah. Let's go for C. Edwin. Chat. Edwin used to be my favorite hero. Can you imagine that? There was a time where Edwin, like long time ago, Edwin used to be my favorite hero in Battlegrounds. It's hard to imagine that now. It is really hard to imagine that now. Because that hero is so shitty nowadays. Because of Hydra, yeah, exactly. Like, making a big Hydra was so fun. Or buffing my Kobold Guardian back in the days, and then buffing like the other Kobold Guardian because he was a little bit too small, and then buffing a Hydra, and you know, like working my units and buffing and then cycling. Like, that's just my playstyle. I love to cycle. Like, I don't like spending my entire turn and rolling in the deep. I like to buy units, sell units, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And then, like, work, basically, on my comp. That's what I love. Just rolling for specific pieces, I hate that so much. I'm always, like, the cycle guy. Yeah, he's not good. Like, I guess, like, I could put him in E because you can make a Hydra big. But he is really bad. Shenvala is not good. But you can Hyrule sometimes elemental, but then you can argue you can almost always Hyrule with every hero. I would put Shenvala in D. Yeah, D, I like D. D is fair. Then we have Cirella. Cirella is nice with early on economy. Like, spotting economy. Cirella used to be really strong as well. I don't think it's that strong. Cirella is a better Ishari. Yeah, that's fair. A tier Cirella? Well, I don't think it's the A tier. Like, at least in my opinion. I think I'm fine with B tier. AFK. AFK is not strong at all. I would put her in E, but she's not good. AFK, D or E? Yeah. Like, you can argue you can get the Demon Boy, buff your board. Sometimes you can snowball Banner Boar with Brute. That's kinda it though. So I think I wanna put AFK in. I mean, I rather play AFK. I still rather play AFK than Edwin, I think. So I put AFK in D. Toki is a nice hero, but not consistent. You kind of want to get like, you want to get economy with Toki. Toki's A, yeah, I think so. I mean, you can, like, the thing is, you need to get a token on 1 in order to like level on turn 3, and then you can hero power. If you don't hit a token, sometimes it's awkward. But it's still a really, really good hero. I think I put Toki in A. It's a really nice hero now. So, Alakia. Alakia is good with Macron. And yeah, I mean, it's like, again, Omega Buster comp, which is great. Or with Goldrun. Both compositions are not that strong anymore, though. Trash. I don't think Alakia is not trash now. But it's also not that strong. I think it's like, for me, another C hero. Deathwing. Deathwing is kind of like a KW. So yeah, Daddywing is a really bad hero, in my opinion. I don't think he's complete trash, but he is kind of trash. I mean, it's again a turtle hero where you can buy a bunch of Desperate Shitters, Soul Juggler, and just to turtle your way. Like, Skelly Comp was kind of nice with him back in the days, but Skelly Comp is not there anymore without Chetka. You can go like a budget Skelly Comp with 2 Barons now. So I probably pick him. Yeah, I mean, it's a turtle hero. But I'm not a big fan of him. Guff is also, like, Guff is trash. I don't like Guff at all. I don't have to talk about this. Now we have Pyramid. That guy is nice with Trickster. And that's it. Trickster and the new Poison Boy. Naga Quillball, right? Where you play a spell and then he gets poisoned. You can also buff that. Like this and Trickster are the 2 units you want to buff with him. But is that enough to rate him like higher than like a E? I mean, chat's probably going riot again if I put him too bad, right? You guys love that hero. E for Pyra? That's fair. Elise is a spicy hero. Elise is definitely a spicy hero, but how spicy do we put Elise? Do we go for Elise A or do we go... Like, I don't think it's S. I think a A or like a B is fair. A, B, C, D, E. I think I put Elise in B. I still think the A heroes we have here are better. So I think it's fair. You can argue it's like high B. Another, yeah, Keck W hero. Like, yeah, it's kind of like a Edwin. You can argue the hero is technically maybe a bit better than Edwin. So maybe you can argue about D. I actually kind of like that hero. Like, this is the most fun hero out of all these stat heroes for me. Like, going for him, like building a Death Rattle composition and then making a big Hydra, it's actually quite fun. And then making a Windfury Hydra with Snagas in. Like, Jailer D, because he's the most fun hero out of these turtle heroes and stat heroes. I mean, he is not good. And D is also not good. Like, at least I can build like a specific composition, make some Death Rattle, and then, yeah, buff the Hydra. Later +6/+6, 7/7, makes the Hydra reasonable. Get like the Windfury Naga, and then suck, mop the floor. Now we have, oh Captain, my Captain. Oh Captain, my Captain. What are we doing with my Captain? You can power level. You can skip tier 4 with him. Level right away to tier 5. Get some Mama Bear compositions together. It's probably like D is probably fine. E? Nah, I think E is not. I think he's better than E. Like, you have potential. You can win lobbies with that hero. He's not that bad. Ysera is trash in my opinion. We can argue about E, but I don't like Ysera at all. Kaligos compositions suck. Tarek composition is also nah. Like, I hate Ysera. Like, I'm really happy that Ysera is so bad right now. It's really rare that I face even Ysera. Like, I don't see like any Ysera games. So far I didn't face. I can't remember one Ysera player I faced, and I don't remember a streamer who played Ysera. I don't think I saw like ever a streamer playing Ysera. I mean, it's again a hero which I heavy dislike because it's. I mean, we can. I mean, okay, if you guys convince me that you go for Tarek still, I hate this gameplay. I hate this design. Like, this is so unfun and uninteractive and just not my playstyle. Just herb derp, I roll all my gold away and hope I hit Tarek and promo, smiley face. I hate that. I hate that design. Chromies, and then you sell your family for Chromie? Okay. But yeah, you can hit Chromies now, I guess, yeah. Kael'thas Kael'thas is another stat hero. Stat heroes are trash, so yeah, really bad hero. You can argue you get like some tempo early on. You can play like the normal curve and you get like some tempo in without having to press your hero power. So maybe this allows him to be like an E hero, but I don't think that hero is good at all. +3, turn 3, +2, and then you die. Yep, kinda. Yeah, I mean you can argue about him putting him in trash. Yeah, he's kinda shitty. Patchwork, you have a lot of HP and that's it. No hero power. How much do you value HP here right now? Like a lot of win conditions are tier 6. Team Master, tier 6 composition. Like Team Master is probably the most consistent win condition right now in Battlegrounds. So, and like with Patchwork, you have a lot of HP, so you can level aggressive to tier 6. That's an argument. Like a lot of the win conditions are tier 6 now. So I think I'm okay with him. Like I can play him. It's an okay hero, yeah. Question is it C or D? I think let's go for C because like the win conditions to tier 6 are good. Now we have the fish. Fish means frogs. How good is frog compositions? Frog stacks now with Baron. If you play 2 Barons, that's something what you can do now. Frogs can win lobbies, but it's always the same story. Like forcing one composition from the beginning is not that easy in Battlegrounds. A lot of the times, you just get wrecked and because you don't spot your composition together. So I'm not a big fish fan either here. I'm not a big fish fan, but you have like the potential to high roll. Like you play this hero with like Beast in, otherwise you don't play. Like the fish gives you some tempo. Frog stacks with double Baron. You can play 2 Barons now, yeah. They changed that. Like we have a new Baron. Question is where do we rate him? Do we rate him in D or do we rate him in E? I think I rate him in D. Like he has potential, but because frogs can work out, but he's not consistent, he's not that strong. I think D is fine. Branny boy, I love Bran. Bran with Murlocs, I would like to play Bran with Murlocs, but otherwise I'm not a big Bran fan. Like Bran, Murlocs and Elementals because of Smogger. I really like that hero. I like him a lot. Question is, do we put him in A or in B? Like it's not S, that's clear. And it's not C, that's also clear. Like you can also work with demons really well. We had a really spicy demon game lately with Bran yesterday. With the new guy which doubles, buffs the shop +1/+1. And then felt bad. It's really cool. Yeah, I think I go for A. I really like that hero. Bulgin is also a really nice hero with Nagas, Quillboss in. Bulgin is a really fun hero. It's a great hero design. S for you? Or S? Whew. I think S is maybe a bit too far. Like he's an amazing hero, but like you really need to want to get like the Nagas or Quillboss in. B is, I think I want to go for A. I think he is high A. I don't think it's like S. Because like when you don't have Nagas and you don't have Quillboss, if you don't have Max and you can't magnetize your stuff, you can't go for Menace, Module, Wargear and stuff like that. It's getting a bit awkward. Like the Virgin is an amazing hero if you have the right lobby for it. Drakanisho is another stat, Andy, which is, yeah, you guys know it. Like stat heroes suck, so like you can argue about, like, I mean, E is probably fine. Can still buff like a Horsey +5/+5. Lich is a great hero, but I don't like that hero design. That's another hero where I just hate this hero. So that's why I automatically I value that hero like lower. I mean, it's probably like A tier. Like I'm pretty sure like some guys rate Lich in S tier even. But I really hate Lich. Queen, as a fat Vectoggle. It's a hero I like a lot. Vectoggle is probably also like a A tier hero. Nah, A is maybe a bit too far. It's really nice if you hit the economy unit and you can level. You can even go 4-on-4. I like that hero a lot, but you need a token. Questions do I value? I think I go for B. You can argue about A as well. But you really need a token. Otherwise you can't level 3-on-3. Red King got changed now. Now you discover with Red King. How do you value him? For me, it's not a S tier hero. A is probably fair. A or B, yeah. I personally don't like him that much. I like Cookie way more. Cookie is S for me as well. So I think I go for B, Red. Nah, let's go A. Red King is really good. And now Cookie. Cookie is for me S tier. Cookie is a really nice hero. It's a really strong hero in this meta. Yeah, it's a S tier hero in my opinion. S tier for sure, yeah. Yeah. Then we have Ronaldo. Yeah, it's a fun hero. Like, I think everyone loves Reno, but he's not that strong. Ronaldo S because he's a GOAT. B or C. Yeah, like he's probably a C hero. They can even argue about D, to be fully honest. Like, you always dream about having a spicy Reno game, but the reality is just sad. I think C is fine. Sometimes you're high roll, sometimes you have a disaster game. I like him in with economy, and if I can triple into a 5 as a win condition. I like an economy lobby with Beast and Elementals in with Reno, and then I go Warrior Curve and I spot a triple. Jiraxxus. Yeah, it's trash. I didn't pick a single... I mean, this is something I can't really evaluate because I didn't play a single Jiraxxus game, but I refuse to pick that hero. I think this hero is complete useless and trash. So I think I go for trash tier. Like, I can't imagine that being good. I also... when I faced the Jiraxxus died. So, yeah. Yok is just tempo. You get some extra stats. It fits your curve, so hero power for 2 gold. Nothing special. I guess, for me, it's a classic D. I don't like him that much. Galakon is fun because, like, you have a different playstyle. I like heroes which have, like, a complete different playstyle to other heroes, and Galakon is one of these heroes. So that is a hero I value higher than he probably is, because I like him a lot. I would give him a B. Maybe you guys agree with me or disagree, but I really like that hero. Like, all these heroes where you have like a different play style than like normal heroes, where you just do like something complete different, is amazing. So yeah, I rate him in B. Rafam is really good again in this meta now. Staying tier 1, yoinking stuff, yoinking 1-drops, tripling your stuff is nice. So that's the A hero for me. Then we have the shooting guy. The shooting guy is not strong. Is it like, you can argue you can snipe a Leroy later with the hero power. That's it. It's just trash. Like, the question is always E or trash. I think you have the chance to snipe a Leroy. Do we have like a fully Leroy queen meta right now? Not really. Like Undead, if we spot Undead, it's not... I think I put him in E. I don't like him at all. Panda is again a really strong hero. He's really fun as well. That's probably another S tier hero. I think like most people agree with me here. Can argue sometimes you can lower the Panda and you don't get like juicy hero powers, but you can... Sometimes you have like auto wins with Panda. Like, get in the right moment, get like Galewing's hero power, get like Reno hero power. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can high roll test in the right moment. Like, you have so many different ways to high roll with Panda. He's not consistent, but he has like a lot of ways to high roll. And he is again really fun because like he has like completely different gameplay than like normal heroes. Tess used to be like S tier with like the old Undead meta, but Undead got nerfed and we are not playing like the same tribe over and over. So that means Tess is weaker now. That's for sure. Like, how weak is Tess? Tess B? You want to go for B tier? I think I go for C. I mean, the thing what I always like, I will never forget this. Like, when the Tess got released, I explained that. I also said that like so many times. I remember when Tess got released and everyone everyone said like, oh wow, that's so broken. You just steal the entire comp like for 1 gold. What the fuck? Like, that's way too strong and it's so broken. And then there was Taisama, who evaluated Tess correct like right away. Like, he said like it's so slow because like you end up being behind. And I remember yesterday when we played like we leveled aggressive, we got the T-Master comp with Magmaloc and I was really strong. And then I played my stuff down and chat was like, oh, you're gonna feed Tess like your T-Master and Magmaloc and stuff like that. And I said like it's gonna be so slow for Tess to transition to my comp. She just dies if he does that. Like, because he was a Murloc Andy. So if you just steal the stuff, you lose so much tempo and you die. Like, Tess is shining if like people play the same stuff and you just get like the same minion tribes over and over. Then it's really, really strong. But like swapping like from one comp to a different comp, like you end up being behind compared to the guy where you yoinked the stuff. Because he's already one turn ahead of you. So that's why Tess is not that strong. Now we have the new hero. The new hero used to be really strong, but got nerfed now. That's another hero where I can't really evaluate him. I didn't play him the last days. Like, I don't remember the last time I played that hero. And I don't know how I performed with that hero. I don't see that hero performing that well in my lobbies though. And Undeads also got nerfed. They're weaker now. They're not like complete useless. Like I see sometimes Undeads winning the lobby. He's probably like a C hero now, I assume. He's not that strong anymore, but I don't think he's like complete trash. Lich King, I don't like Lich King. Can work with Reborn Leroy. You can work with Reborn Queen. Yeah, and obviously you can work with Leapers. He has some potential. I don't like... He has also tempo early on with the hero power, you can argue. It's probably another C hero. Like, C is just so alrightish. Now we have Onyxia. That's another KW hero. That hero is not good. Like, yeah, it's trash. Like, yeah, it's just trash. I don't want to put too much... effort into explaining why this is... I mean, it's just trash. The hero power gives you a 3-1. It doesn't have that much impact. You can't, like the making, we have, like, less making going on now. Like, it's just not good. Vectorgel is also, like, pretty easy. That's also trash. Good talk, chat. Don't think we have to explain that hero. That's probably one of the worst hero in the game. Millhouse is nuts. I want to go for the house in S. I love the house. So here we go. That's for me S tier. Then we have Greybro. Greybro is great with Beast and great with great with Rock Comp, obviously, because your Baron actually doesn't get sniped. You're getting a little bit countered by Cleave. You get countered by Cleave. You can also go for making, but we have less making now. He needs to have the right lobby, but like he's way better than Daddy Wing. Do I put him in B? You can also have Soul Juggler potential for tempo and then transition to Felpert, Demons. Demons got buffed as well. Like, Felpert is actually not that bad as a win condition. I actually value him. Like, I like him in B, to be honest. Like, Demons and, like a Demon composition and like a Frog composition. Both can win you the lobby. And if this doesn't work out, you can also turtle your way. Because you have, like, tempo with your hero power. Undead is also working out, technically true. Eudora is just dig into 5-drop or dig into 6. And if you dig onto 6, you end up being in a range where you can die if you don't get any tempo. It's not that strong, but at least it does something. I don't think it's complete trash, but it's also not that great. It's like probably like a fair D. Like, it has more high roll potential than the other heroes here, but it also has the potential to get a top 8. Zephrys is a great hero. I like Zephrys a lot. That can be a hero where you like... You actually have a lot of armor, which I like, and you have the high roll potential. I like Zephrys a lot. So I would go for like a... Maybe it's again like because I like the hero design and I would like to play that hero a lot, so I rate him an A. But I really like Zephrys in general. Here we have another trash hero. That's... I mean, we can go for E, but really heavy trash. This hero is also not good in my opinion. Like, you have the potential to high roll like a Divine Shield on the Murloc. And that's kind of the story. Or like get like some Wind Fury effect. Like, yeah. Another E. Then we have, it's a Yoinker. The Yoinker is nice. Like you can yoink a lot of units. It fits your curve. Like you have a nice curve. S, wow, S is hard. Like S is a really... You guys want to go S? I want to go for like a high A. I mean, you can argue about S. Like the hero is really good. I mean, we can go for S. I don't mind that. Shadowwalk with Murlocs has potential. But yeah, it's also not that strong. It's like a worse Flurgl. Flurgl is a nice hero though. I probably put the Shadowwalk in trash. Nah. Trash is hard. Like, because he does something. I kind of want to put him in D. Like, he does something. But again, he does something. Like, again, like, maybe I evaluate him a tiny bit too high because I like the design that you do like something different. Like, you can cycle battle cries and then you can make something And then you can just greet your battle cries and then pop off with a Bran, or, you know, get some economy because you get like Tempest, Tavern Tempest, or Primal Fin, or like the Coin Naga early, right? And then you get economy with the hero power. Elemental, yeah, it's also true. I think D is fine. Like it's not like D is the nuts here, and we are arguing about, oh, Shadowbox so strong, right? Brokan used to be the nuts with the quest meta because of the Frenzy Minion dying and summoning quest. Brokan used to be S tier in the quest meta, but we have no quest anymore, so the hero is way worse. We also have no, we have less makers now. We have no witch for making anymore, which is really sad. I miss witch. It's good with the money pirate, that's true, and with Ghoul for tempo. Yeah, I think I'm fine with him being a D or C. I guess C is fine because we have some cards where we can utilize the hero power. And now we have our Rakanishu, which is good with Divine Shield Max. But again, Max are not that strong right now. That's the problem. So not a good hero. I probably put also this hero like the other mech heroes in E. That's it, chat. That's the tier list. We have to rate them now also. That now we can argue. Galewing is for me by far number one. That guy is the nuts. And I don't I don't care if you disagree with me. So how do we rate this afterwards? Who is the second best hero behind Galewing, chat, in your opinion? I can see Skeps being weaker, so Skeps being like low S tier is fine. Millhouse is really nice. Millhouse has to be more up there. Maybe Cookie number 2. Maybe Warden number 4. Silas here. Panda here. Like maybe Panda even here. Do you guys agree with this? Galewing's the best hero in the game. Cookie is the second best. Millhouse number 3. Then Panda number 4. Barov 5. Warden 6. What do you guys disagree? Maybe Panda a bit up? I think it's fine, right? Panda's not consistent. Panda's not consistent, but you can win like some lobbies. You get carried by Panda. I think that's right-ish, I think. Now we have to rate A as well. The best A hero. Who is the best A hero here? Right now we have Vulgin number 1. Maiev is not up there. Maiev is way worse. Maybe even bottom. Vulgin being the best A hero is maybe a bit too far. Galewing Lich Sire, that's how you want to go there? Galewing Lich Sire is basically you want to put Vulgin here. Galewing being up then Lich is probably fair. Toki 1? Toki 1, wow. Maybe we can swap Toki a little bit. Toki is not that consistent, that's the problem. Like I think Maiev is bottom A. Rafam is probably also bottom A. Then Zephyrs and Holmes. Red King, Bran, Vulgin, Toki, Sire, Lich, Galewing. I think that's fair. Toki actually S tier? Nah, I don't think so. Like, yeah, you need a token start. If you don't have a token start, you have a problem. I think that's fine. I like that tier list. Swap Bran and Red. You like Red more than Bran? Nah, I like Bran more, to be honest. I like my Branny boy. Useless lobbies don't play him right. Yeah, but I like Bran also more. Like Bran more. I mean, like right now, swap Bran and Red. I think Red King is better. I would pick Bran over Red King. But that's just me. Okay, I see a lot of people want to swap that. Okay, then I swap it for you guys. Hope you guys are happy now, chat. Yeah, that was a lot of work actually. We talked like over 1 hour for that. Wow. Again, if you want to support me as a streamer, and it's a great way to support me, and it's for free, check out my YouTube channel. You can drop a follow for free. You can watch some stream highlights. You can watch some stream highlights. You can see like the tier list. You can see like maybe later some tutorials and stuff. I will do a lot of YouTube content in the future, so make sure to check that out. You can also give the videos a like or like a comment, even if it's a KW. You guys know that. It's a great way to support me as a streamer because it gets into the algorithm. I really need to grind for like 1,000 YouTube follower because then I might have a chance to get a partner. And as a partner, I think it's easier to get into the algorithm so more people spot the channel.